Hi guys, this is Sadik from Problem.com. Google's Aluminium OS is now live. So let's have a look at that. Let's set up the ROM. Let's choose personal. Let's skip this for now. I'm using it for the first time. I'm using this. I have no clue how it is and how it works. Let's just check it out now. Connect to Wi-Fi. Let's choose offline for now. Enter your name. Okay, let's me type in my name. Next, choose a picture. You may choose from these photos of your choice. Let's choose any one of them. Let's say this one. Next, and wait for a few seconds. Date and time is fine. Set a pin. You may skip this, or you can change the screen lock option, pin or password. Okay, we cannot skip this. Let's choose any one of them random. Once that is done, confirm. Fingerprint unlock. No thanks. We will do that later on. For now, let's just skip this. Accept all the terms and condition. All done. You are now ready to roll. Get started. And we are now inside the ROM, the Aluminium OS, which is for the PCs, the Google Book. So you might have seen just now Google has launched the Google Book. So the OS in the Google Book will be this only. As far as I remember, this is the OS in the Google Book. So Google Book has just been launched across. You could see the official site. I am not quite aware of the official site, but this is the Google Book, and as you could see over here, it has just been launched. And this is the OS running Aluminium OS in the Google Book, which we are just using on our phone. As of now, we have the ADB terminal, Google Meets is there, Google Chrome, and there are a few other system apps, third-party apps linked to iOS. Settings, you could maximize this. Great. Then devices, touchpad, keyboard, display. In the display, you may change the AOD, enable this from here. Dark theme can be enabled, and we are now in the dark mode. Screensaver can be added from here. We have a lot of options for the screensaver, as you could see, but it needs to be enabled. And full screen clock is there as well. Then the Google Photos, weather frog can be added, and from here you may choose all the Google apps. Let's go back. Then apart from that, tap to wake is there. Let's go back once again. Then in the sound section, we have a few ringtones are there as well. Then apart from that, we have the apps section. In the apps, you will see there are a lot of third-party apps and system apps are there installed out of the box. Then notification modes, DND, sleeping mode, wallpaper and style section. From here, you may choose the wallpaper for your Google Book, and you may change the clock style from here. For now, there is just one clock, but there are various clock colors that can be changed, make it more darker or lighter from here. Then change the size, smaller or larger, as per the requirement. Let's close this for now, discard this. Then you may add the shortcuts as well. Apart from that, we have the home screen wallpapers, on-device wallpapers. Only one single wallpaper is there currently. No issues. Let's go back, and you may change the colors from here or choose any other color from this section. As of now, it is blank. This is the first testing build which we have. Then let's go back, and color contrast, icons, themed icons can be enabled from here. Change the icon shape from this section. Show app names or hide app names. Choice is all yours. Then you could see we have enabled themed icons. Let me show you in the taskbar. Themed icons for all the apps are now enabled. Then let's drag it and place it somewhere else. Google app folder. This is the Play Store. Google app. Let's place it here. Okay, let's remove this for now. And apart from that, you could see all the apps, list of apps which is present here. This is the QS setting tiles. This is the output audio, then brightness, settings. Let's see what all is there in the settings menu. Settings, where it has gone. Okay, let's open this once again. This is the power menu. Lock, sign out, restart or power off. The choice is all yours. Settings, now it's open. Great. Then in the system section, software updates can be installed from there. Navigation mode, just a navigation. Then CTS is there as well, circle to search on the home button or the navigation handle. to invoke the CTS. Then let's go back, and there are all the other tweaks which can be chosen from here. And the Gemini at the top right, sign in to access Gemini. Let's close this. Then this is the notification which we can get it from here. This is the QS setting tiles that you can access this. The power menu, let's say sign out, signing out, Sadek, tap on this, switching to Sadek, and we are now logging back in. The password was something like this, and we are now inside the OS once again. So you may easily carry out the tweaks and check it out. If you talk about the flashing process, well, that was quite easy. I haven't flashed it by the PC. I just used the DSU app. So let me show you what I mean by a DSU. So open this article, and inside there you may get the GSI ROM from here. All thanks to the Mystic for this Aluminium OS GSI. Then open my article, DSU site loader. I will link the article in the video description. And from there, you may flash it, flash the ROM onto your phone, and then you have to type in one single line of command. The command is this one. So just enable this ADB shell command, hit the enter key, and then in the notification panel, you will see the app, the ROM being installed. And once that is complete, just hit the start button over here, restart, and you will be inside the Aluminium OS, as you could see over here. So currently I have just used the third-party app, the DSU app, to flash this GSI ROM. That is it. If I now make a restart, you will see all the options: the sign out, power off, restart, bug report, feedback. If I do a restart, I will be back inside the stock OS. In my case, the stock OS was a third-party custom ROM, so I'll be back there. I'm just using the DSU app to make a switch to the Aluminium OS. You can easily do so as well. Just have a look at my article and install the ROM. The link for the ROM is there in the under the GSI ROM section. So this is the ROM link, Aluminium OS GSI ROM. Get it from here. Once you have got the ROM file, flash via DSU site loader, and you could see I am back inside my own custom ROM now. I can easily make a switch as and when required to the OS in just one single tap. So just do a restart, and the next restart I'll be once again back inside the Aluminium OS. So this is my article, DSU sideload article. Using the article, you may easily make a switch to the Aluminium OS, and you may get the ROM file from here. And that is just about it. Let me just show you now. We'll be back inside the Aluminium OS once again using just a single tap. If you want to flash the GSI ROM, for flashing you have to boot the phone to fastboot D mode and then do a formatting of the phone and then flash it. Whereas in this method, nothing is required. Just install the third-party app, DSU app, and install the ROM via the DSU app. That is it. Tap on this, and we are now inside the OS. So guys, that's just about it. If you have any query, just ask me via the video's comment section. I'll then make sure to reply to all the queries. And thank you for watching the video. Currently, you could see is the Poco F7, and this is the Android version as well. And that is just about it. Thank you for watching the video.